Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to do this mascot or critter. For the colors I'm using this website that I will leave the link in the description box, and it has some linear gradient colors. I would like to mention that I would fast forward a little bit the video because otherwise it could get too long, and I don't think that that's something it's needed. So, I have a class named box, and inside this class I'm going to have all my other classes. I started writing my body, eye left, inner eye, pupil 1 and pupil 2, and then I did the same for the right eye. The important thing in the scss file is that the first class, which is the box, has a position of relative, but all the other classes, like the body class, has a position of absolute. So that's for the body. Now as for the eyes, my color will be white, and inside the color, the eye left or eye right, I will have an inner eye. The inner eye for the left and the right will be the same. Great, and then I will have the pupil. For the pupil, I think that I'm going to have two different ones. One will be colored white and the other one will be colored blue. I would also like to mention that I will leave the code for in the description box. I will leave a link for my CodePen and GitHub, so you can find it very easily and you don't have to write everything by yourself. Alright, let's continue to the HTML file. For the hair, I'm going to have the classes hair 1, hair 2, hair 3, and then brow 1 and brow 2. It's actually left and right brow. For the hair, I'm going to use this tool. It's called Clippy tool, and it helps you make some shapes. I chose triangle, and then you can change a little bit the properties and adjust them to what you like. The top here will have a property of minus. I think minus 14 looks good for the first one. And for the same one, I will adjust a little bit the properties again. And then I will do the same for the last part called hair 3. And our hair will be ready at no time. Great. So let's continue with the arrows, with the brows. The color here will be dark blue, and it's a linear gradient color once again. Here I'm using trapezoid, and it will be the same. Brow left and right. I will just change the property left to right, and I will have a transform rotate of 55 degrees. If you don't know what the property transform is, it actually helps you rotate some things, like some elements. For the mouth, I'm going to have inside it a tone, tooth 1 and tooth 2. And I will also write the classes for the ears. I'm going to have ear left with 3 lines, and then the same for the right ear. Great. First I'm going to write the mouth. Here, of course, I don't need rotation. I'm going to take this half circle, the top part of it, and then I'm going to have a border radius of 50%, just to make it look like more like a mouth. I'm going to continue with the tone, and the color here will be green. I'm going to have another half circle, and this time to the bottom. For the tooth, there will be white. I'm going to use again the triangle for the clip from the Clippy tool. Adjust the properties and do a transform rotate of 15 degrees. Then for the second tooth, just change the property left to right, and you are ready to go. We can continue with the ears. The color here will be blue and the transform rotate will be minus 35 degrees, at least for the left ear. The z-index is also going to be -1. And if you don't know what z-index is, maybe you can think of it like layers in Photoshop. So the higher the layer, or in our case the z-index, the more top it will be. For the lines, you don't have to make it anything special. Just make the background color to green. And now we can do the hands. Inside the class hands, you will have a toe left and a toe right. And as for the legs, I'm going to have a leg left and a leg right. Here you will see for the hands that I'm going to have a background of none, but then I'm going to adjust my border radius, my border top to solid 35 pixels and blue, and a border radius of 50%, and that will give me this shape like hands. Okay, for the toe left, I'm going to have a triangle, but then I'm also going to need a transform rotate of 180 degrees. Great. And do the same for the right toe. And now you're ready to continue with the legs. The legs will have a color of main color, z-index of -1, border radius I don't think, okay, let's keep it. Nice, just uncomment the right border and you're good to go. Thank you.